Okay then. Ooh. Alright then. So we're already starting it off right here. Interesting. Very interesting. What's up everyone, Space House tuning today. We'll go back to another video, and today we're going to be trying out a game called Rose Gold Hour. It is basically a Deltarune visual novel game where you play as Chris and you meet up with Noelle in a very, very peaceful environment to the trip to the lake right there. Basically goes around with this whole Chris Noelle scenario with this one right there. And this is actually the first ever game that is created by a small creator who actually made a Deltarune fan visual novel. So this is going to be interesting. Without further ado, let's try this one out and see what this is all about. Already off to a pretty good start here, so but yeah, 3, 2, 1. Let's get going. The lake is shallow. At least as far as the biboids go out. Even you and Noelle can walk right from the shore all the way out to them. The water would only get up to your chest. At the end, anyway. There's a few deep patches here and there. A couple places is easier to swim. Sometimes the ground beneath you seems to disappear. Oh. But even then, with that growth spurt Noelle had last month, excuse me, sorry, she can walk the whole way on tiptoes. As long as you keep holding her hand, you'll be alright. If you were on your own, you'd probably just dip beneath the surface of the water in there. If you were on your own, you'd probably just dip beneath the surface of the water in those deeper patches. Just the slightest bit. But keep your head up and you'll be alright. This evening's lake trip is one of many. You've lost count of how many times this summer you visited. It's easy when it's right around the corner. It's easy when it's always right there. Down every street, close to in distance, you could see it out the kitchen window, if not for the trees in the way. At least half your summer is spent here, in one way or another. Okay, I actually really got to admire the music in this. I'm not sure if this is actually made by the creator, but if it is, then that is super talented. Like, I really love the music. I mean, I could be wrong, but, I mean, it's best to just give compliments to the music, though, because it's just really relaxing. Sometimes it's just you and Azzy roughhousing near the shore. Him tossing you up until the splash you make is taller than him, you floating face down as long as you can hold your breath to scare him. Sand gets speckled and your brother's fur like it's glitter, and you come home sunburnt and smiling. Sometimes you go as a family, you and Mom and Dad and Azrael. Picnics in the shade beneath the towering trees. Your dad insisting he can blow up a rubber tube himself, even if it takes an hour. But the best visits are the ones like tonight, when it's all of you. All the dreamers, all the holidays, and one big umbrella to hide beneath. Oh, that's lovely. Even though summer is dying, the heat persisted with a vengeance. You and Noelle both clutch down on whole ice cubes, while your brother looks at you like you're eating worms. The sunset is slow like syrup, just as athletic like... The sunset is slow like syrup, just as electric by the amberant heat. Sorry, excuse me. Your brother is playing at the edge of the shore with Das, where they think that the adults can't see them. The adults are sitting in the shore talking and talking and talking endlessly about the most boring things in the world that any people could ever be speaking about. So, it's just you and Noelle, and the water, lapping up around you. Oh, must be really something right there. Ooh, that looks really nice. You get to see the shadows of us right there. Today, you both decide to walk all the way, as far as you can go. The steps into the smooth and beneath the water are well worn, the same again and again. It isn't anything to be afraid of. It's just sand all the way out. Sand and fish and seaweed and frogs, but it's all flat. Just some frogs here and there, but the further you go, the less you find. Just the subtle ripple, the wave's texture exposed against the sand, and your footsteps making shallow depths, leaving the water cloudy in your wake. With each step, you send ripples through the shadow you share, joined at the hand, wobbling and shaking. Oh, we can actually choose exactly as to which ones we should do. Tell Noelle she looks like a worm, or tell Noelle she looks scared. Oh, that seems a bit rude, don't you think? Let's try this one. Tell Noelle she looks scared. I'm not scared. What would I have to be scared of? There are no sharks in the lake. I'm not shaking. It's just the water rippling. See, your shadow is rippling too. Yes, it is. Yeah, huh? Oh, are you scared? Of course not. A little water never hurt anybody. See, exactly. Shaky shadows and all, you keep walking. Step by step, a little further into the distance towards the blues. Excuse me. Which seems so far from the shore. And you grew closer, even closer as you continued to walk towards them. Oh, until eventually, they're right there. Right where you can touch them. The boundary. The boundary. The end. Just the two of you out there. So we just sneaked off over to the end of the river, I see. You're the only ones in the world surrounded on all sides by the eternal nothingness. Just you and nothingness. Just you, Noelle, and the water lapping up around you. In the distance, the shore, there lies your anchor, your one point of return. There is your family, is your town, your everything. The only life you've ever known waits patiently for you. It's waiting, tiny in the distance. Noelle's hand clutches yours as you look out past the boys. Your only rules are to stay where you can be seen and not cross this line. Chris? You turn away from the shore. Noelle? You stand at the precipice, looking out into the seemingly unending stretch of water in front of you. There is no other shore for you to see. What's behind you is all that's ever been and all that will ever be. The waves are calm today. A fate loomed just to remind you that is never static. Ebb and flow. To push against you both and pull you back where you should. To put you back to where you stood. Ebb and flow. To push against you both and pull you back where you stood. You'll always be in the same spot. The water past that dividing line is the same as you stand in, separated only by nylon rope. It's a few plastic balls bobbling around. A few plastic balls bobbling along, and the words you've been told again and again. You inch forward. Noelle steps along to follow you. You breathe in deep, squeezing Noelle's hand, and duck your hand beneath the water. Don't close your eyes. You've practiced opening them underwater, just to freak her out. From below, the water ripples all the same, but it's inverted. It's light. There's no line. The water is all whole. Push forward. Swim. Move. It sounds like a melody. It sounds familiar, and the sound rushes through your head. Your heartbeat eluding you. Then your lungs fill. Oh. Hello? You stand. On the other side of the rope. Made it. That wasn't so hard. Now was it? We just went over the barrier. I think that's illegal to just do that. I think that's there for a reason. The view hasn't changed. Maybe ever so slightly closer. And now, there is nothing in your way. You can still feel the soft sand beneath your feet. Behind you. Home waits, as always. The other thing that's different. Oh. Oh! And there's Noelle! Hi! And she's right there, just staring at us like, what you doing over there? Like, why did you do that? It's the way Noelle grips your hand a little tighter and looks at you, scared. Oh, you won't get in trouble or you won't get hurt. Oh, and there's another little thing right there. It actually looks really nice, actually. I like the art style with Noelle just looking at you. Like, she's just like so confused and scared at the same time. You won't get hurt. I mean, let's try that. You don't know that. And she does. It's dangerous to go too far. This isn't too far. She's still holding your hand. You're not even out of her arm's reach. I guess so. What is she so scared for? It's the same water. It's the same sand. The line only existed at the surface, see? Underneath, there's no boundary. It all blends into one. I think you should still come back, though. It's the boundary is here for a reason, right? But why? It's just as shallow where you stand as where she does. Everything has to end somewhere. But that line, the point where one becomes another. It's still summer, but you can see the trees lit in crimson and gold. Fall is creeping its way in. Where's the dividing line? You don't know when summer will become autumn. You don't know this will be the last time you'll visit the beach together. All the holidays and all the dinners. You don't know that you won't laugh like this, the way you do with Noelle, for a very long time. You don't know that those red trees will never leave you. Always present after image against your eyes. Redrawn again and again in a vein and emit to give away what you've seen onto someone else. You don't even know what you're having for breakfast tomorrow. Right now, the only thing you know is the gentle lapping of the water around you, and Noelle's hand is in yours, subtly trying to pull you back towards the shore. Oh gosh. Come over here or come back. Okay, I'll come back. I mean, what do we even say right here? Should we actually listen and just go back? Or should we ask her to come over? I mean, I don't really know for certain, really. I mean, let's try this one to see what happens. Come over? Come on. Okay. Noelle casts a quick glance over her shoulder, then back to you. She takes a breath. Okay. Oh. And there she goes. She just dives in there. Then she ducks between the water and pops back up again. But beside you. You squeeze her hand a little tighter. She squeezes back. the oversized t-shirt you're wearing clings to you like a second skin, equally as uncomfortable as the first. Oh, you know, on the other side of the lake, there's a big city. And in the winter, when the lake freezes, when it freezes really, really cold, Jen's told me you could walk all the way there. You can't really see it right now, huh? But it's still there. I wonder when you start to see it. Oh, like everything else, you don't know. I'm not sure really. I guess, like, whenever it becomes winter, you might skate all the way to see if that will be true or not. Your mother's voice echoes out over the water. Next to you, Noelle jumps. Okay, now we gotta go back. Before my mom gets mad. Oh yeah, your mother. Mother has to ruin everything around here. You lift off the nylon rope and the two of you walk back together. Step by step, back to the shore, hands still entwined. Almost the same as before, just dripping a little more. Thank you for reading. Aw, and that was that one right there? Well, that was a really sweet little story right there. Basically, it was all about Chris and Noelle going swimming and whatnot here. So I wonder what happens in here. What happens if we go back? You don't have to sound so annoyed. Yeah, sure, really, I'm sure. Reluctantly, you grab the nylon rope and raised it above your head, ducking underneath. You walk back to Noelle's side and don't look bad as the boy splashes down beneath you. But, thank you. Aw, I'm just careful. Dad says she saw a monster out there, you know? Sure. She did too. Oh, so silly. Oh my god, what happened to you? Did she just turn to paper? Your mother's voice echoes out over the water. The night has crept far enough for you to retreat back to your homes. You wave back in response, though not as enthusiastically as Noelle. She turns back to you. Come on, Chris. I'll race you. Which is so unfair, because Noelle runs for fun like some kind of nerd, but that means she's always beats you. Well, unless you... Oh, hey! Wait for me! All the water you kicked up as you sprinted, the light just right aglow, splashing all around you as you leave the water behind. Aw, well, that's cute right there. And that's basically the little thing we got here right there. Yeah, so that was us trying out Rose Gold Hour, a very cute, short Deltarune visual novel game, all about Chris and Noelle. That's a very sweet little thingamajig right there. Yeah, that was really cute. For a first game, it definitely looks really nice. I really did enjoy the little story and the little breathtaking atmospheres this one has, and a really wholesome little story all about Chris and Noelle enjoying themselves right there. It's definitely really cute, and I really did enjoy this one here. So yeah, to the creator who had made this game, great job on your first ever game that you have made right there. Alright, so before we actually end today's video, there's actually another Undertale visual novel that I've actually wanted to try out for quite some time now. After an unexpected surprise of seeing a Deltarune visual novel, I've decided to check out Movie Night. Basically, you are hanging out with the Skelly Boys, and you're about to go and have yourself a movie night. This is another Undertale, like the visual novel that I've actually wanted to try out for not too long, actually. I recently just found this on Game Jolt, and I've decided I wanted to try this one out. Since, you know, we just played a Deltarune visual novel, let's go with this one next. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Knock, knock. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, I just had to add that one right there. You hear soft steps coming closer from the inside of the house. You can't help but let a small smile loose in your face. Nobody was seeing you so freaked up white. Okay, we're already gone up with some obscene language. You've been looking forward to today for weeks now. You can allow yourself a little self-indulgence. The door squeaks open just in time so that you don't give away how giddy you are. Giddy? Giddy? Is that how you spell your name? Okay, I guess. You quickly get a hold of yourself right when the door opened that little much needed to let the voices slip through. Who's there? You have to restrain a giggle from your reply. Oh, pretty or handsome? Okay, we're already starting off right there. Pretty or handsome? Let's save it. I guess we'll go with pretty. Pretty who? Pretty nice to open the door for me. Pretty nice to open the door for me, I guess. You hear a snort from the other side of the door before seeing it finally opening. Oh. Hello, my boy! How you doing today? It's so nice to see you right there.
Hey, buddy! How's it going?
Always nice to see Sans goofy face smiling at you. You haven't seen him in what? Weeks? Months? It will never fail to warm your heart. Except for now. Now it was failing. Even though Sans' big old grin could nothing against the Gallade air freezing your bones and biting your... Okay. Was about you thinking you never show up. You asked if he was falling asleep.
Maybe. Yes.
That didn't surprise you. Yeah, I would have probably done the same. It's just Papyrus home. It's his job to wake you up and you're... Oh my gosh, I don't want to be rude to him, so let's just say what we need to say right there. Yeah, I would probably have done the same.
And that's why I hang out with you. Not counting your pun and upon get humor, of course. You really get my deep and absolutely original love for naps.
Oh, you do. You absolutely do. Best time for nap time is always right now.
The virus does not share our view, but even the greatest have flaws. When he knew you were coming, he ran outside shouting something about a surprise in the oven for you. Not his exact words, but I think you got the idea.
The thought of Papyrus cooking specifically for your activates your fight or flight response. Oh, gee, okay, the dialogue is something else. You freeze for a second somehow, associating the most the reasonable thing to do with faking death. Don't worry, just stick whatever it is in your pocket and then excuse yourself to the bathroom to flush it. Just try to look as you're enjoying it, okay? You slowly nod.
Besides, I've had enough chips and snacks to feed a skeleton for weeks. You may die of food poisoning, but damn, I guarantee you won't starve today.
Well, that's some kind of reassuring.
Come on in there. Couch sounds better than standing outside.
Yep, sure, thank you.
Ooh, that is a nice house right there. You got a lovely house there.
The warmth of the house is nice in your skin after the cold outside breeze, especially after you've talked outside for no reason like idiots. You happily take off your coat and scarf, finally free from the suffocating clutches of synthetic cotton. Sans lets gravity help him settling on the couch. He rests his pink slippers on the nearly table, maintaining eye contact, and you think heaven if Papyrus isn't there to see him.
Make yourself at home.
He gestures to you and your heavy coat. If you were at home, you'd just throw it behind you as soon as you enter the door, but you figured that would be rude, so you just settle for the cloth hanger.
You're no fun.
You stick your tongue at him. What? I can't just be an animal and just drop my clothes in the ground. Throw your coat at him. That would be pretty rude right there. I mean, just throw a freaking coat at him. Like, I mean, why would I be so mean to him right there? Yeah, you just cannot be someone like that. I mean, I don't know.
Like I said, no fun.
all you could do is to wish him a fun, happy life as a filthy animal that he is. He seems amused by your colorful assault. You wouldn't say to be disappointed, but that's not really what insults are for. With the pouty mouth, you dropped yourself on the couch close to the sands, but not too close. He needs to know you're pretending to be mad at him. This game doesn't let you anything. He will never let you win this. Or to try to win himself, or all that matters. But against everything you believe to know about this skeleton, he takes it upon himself to break the silence, not sure if it's out of boredom or out of pure non-knowledge of your adversity to talk first. So, you were thankful either way. I don't really know where Babs will be back. Could be minutes, could be hours, who knows. Great, more awkward silence. Bring it on. You thought you've already embarrassed yourself anyway. Could really sink any lower. The answer was, you knew it very well, then yes, you could. So, do you want to wait for him, or... Because he's so cool, and because he's already seen everything in the movie box. He said we could start without him. But we have to pause it when he gets to the good bits, because really doesn't want to miss those. I have no idea what the big bits, I have no idea what the good bits are, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. You doubt about the considering his circumstances towards the movies, but whatever. In the worst case scenario, you could just turn off the TV as soon as you hear the door open. But on the other hand, you would feel guilty to start the movie already. You could peacefully wait for the uncomfortable silence, could you? That would be pretty rude, though. I'm not so certain. You want? Let's just wait for Babs, because that would be very rude.
Heh, you're right, there's no movie night without my bro. His comments are half of the fun after all.
You couldn't agree more. Listening to Papyrus yelling at the screen was the most of the time more entertaining than the movie itself.
So, let's wait then.
He makes himself comfortable, pillowing his skull with his hands. Being made of hard bone, their level of comfiest is, well, left unknown. It closes his eyes, choosing to patiently wait for time to pass rather than trying to kill it. Well, come on, you better than anyone knows that your best time to nap is right now. But not right now! While you were on the couch with him, what the heck are you supposed to do while he's asleep? Actually, what are you supposed to do if he isn't asleep? There's an indefinite about the time to wait ahead of you where both everything and absolutely nothing could happen and both opinions scared you to death. What were the two of you supposed to do? A staring contest? You didn't have eyes that needed to blink, so what was even the point of doing a staring contest? Why don't you think things through beforehand like a normal functioning human being? What do you do? Oh gosh. Endorse a staring contest, see what's on TV, ask him about his job, I don't know, see what's on TV. I guess, who the heck knows? Really, who would know right there? It could be anything. It could be anything. Like, what the heck? Let's see what's on TV. Sure, TV sounds fun. Any other preferences? You shake your head. Anyway will do if it will put you out of the awkward bubble. You were so desperate you would have even complied to one of these reality shows filled with hot people and fake drama. He grabs the remote and the TV turns on with a click. It's all on until you are both tensely aimless and fairy gets zapping. Your eyes start hurting by the random change of image and colors, and you were about to wait until he makes up his mind when you see him settle on the cooking show. It's a big kitchen dyed in pink and white, covered in neon lights that looked annoying, even filtered the screen, everything in a plasticky shine with it like it was the interior of the Barbie house. You apparently caught it was just said just as it was returning from the commercial break, and because a jingle echoed in the room as the host of the show emerges with a curtain of the smoke. Hello, darlings, and welcome back. We were just about to finish our marvelous recipe for a healthy human breakfast. Oh, I think that's Metaton speaking, probably. We know it's not morning, but every reasonable person knows that breakfast food is the best kind of food. Yeah, I'm sure. At least that's what people with working taste buds keep telling to me. So, hands off the remote. If I were you, I wouldn't want to lose this. He, at least from the voice that you thought as he, walked near a table filled with the pancakes and slices of bacon. So after 12 pancakes and 27 slices of bacon, is there anything better than some tasty bullseyes with some wild and margarine? As he pushes his hand to the side of his head, one would expect his hair to flutter, but they remain solid and full of against the white glove. Oh my god, this show is boring, actually. And, oh my, the direction is informing me that these aren't really eyes. They are just full of fresh eggs, everybody. That's way more convenient. Who was this guy? Who gave this dude his own show? Who looked at him and saw someone sane enough to host a cooking show?
This guy's nuts.
You had to agree.
Always been nuts, if you were wondering.
Yeah, you kinda were.
He was a very popular star in the underground. Not that popular matters much when you're the only star around. But still, he had some dedicated fans. They were probably why he got the show in the first place. Oh yeah, you probably should have figured out he was a monster. Probably from the gray of his skull, his detachable arms, for the suspicious way he referred to normal food as human food. The show was not unpleasant, far from it actually. It had some strange entertainment factor to it. It was just very weird and very disorganized. Everything looked like it was a YouTube web series that put way too much budget on the special effects. He's a weirdo, I like him. He's a genius, exactly what humans want to see. I mean, I don't know, really, to what do we say right there? He's a genius. That'd be very funny right there. Well, let's just be blunt about it. Pops loves it. The show, I mean. Along with all of the other 59 shows and 37 movies and 12 original musicals starring Metaton and only Metaton. Oh my god, that's a lot of stuff here. God, that sounds like a nightmare. I know that because Papyrus made me watch them. All of them.
Oh god, that must be torturous right there.
I think I'm scared for life, not really sure.
You giggle.
Yeah, go ahead, laugh at my misery.
Laughing? Who's laughing? You weren't laughing. You smile innocently at him.
Whatever. But yeah, shows aside, he's a pretty weird dude that I'm sure of. Ready to be hysteric. At first, he looks like a prick full of himself, but he's a good guy deep down. Very, very deep down.
He's talking about him like he cracked open a cold one with him once. Does he know this TV dude?
I guess, we could say I know him.
But honestly, it's Papyrus who threw me into the Metaton Club. I have so much knowledge, I have no idea what to do with.
I like how his favorite toast is garlic bread. Or how he can't eat, so there's no way he has a favorite toast. The worst one, really, is the 24 ways Metaton likes to be screwed. Okay, but now you're being really curious. Sorry, it's just that kind of screwing.
Dang it. What do you mean by that, then? What the heck?
Need to remove it anyway. I do without knowing how many ways there are to tie a screw. Papyrus was really into him. But it's not like he had anything else to do to be into. He was kind of the only entertainment he had. Oh, dude, I paid to know the 21 ways. Really? Not even something else to watch? I would pay to 21 ways. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say, really. Yeah, I'm sure you do. I'm trying to repress the memory, but I'm sure Pap will be happy to help you. I think once I was so excited to go to one of his performances, he stumped his foot until he made a hole in the ground. Town celebrated him for weeks. It was the first time our town has seen Megra. Eventually, they closed it, but it was fun for a while. Kids kept throwing junk in there. Papyrus became their hero. He's always been popular with the kids. Probably because of the cape. One day, he lost it, and guess who had to swim all the way through half of the underground and almost fell down the waterfall? Not me. You had no doubt about it. But Undyne did. Oh, you know her. Well, you don't exactly know her. You never really talked to her, but Papyrus talks so much about her, it's almost like you know her. A very kind and joyful lady, right? She sounds like a sweetheart. Yeah, sure, I'm sure. If you have met her, then she'd be the opposite of what you think. I don't know if that's the right word to describe her, but she does have a gold heart in her. Precious and unbreakable and also incredibly painful if she throws it at you. That's a peculiar metaphor. She did a lot for Paps. She even managed to convince the king to make him an honorary member of the guard. The guard doesn't exist anymore, and the title was purely symbolic. But that was probably the best day of his life. There was no peppers and stuff. Just Asgard going like, sure, whatever, you could be our mascot. Not his exact words, but in his defense, Undyne caught him off guard during the picnic. He was never good at improvising. How was Undyne doing? I don't think I've ever met her. Wait, so you invited the king to the picnic? Oh, geez, yeah, I don't know what to say, really. Guess we'll choose this one. Oh, she's more than fine. She and her wife had hoarded a fair amount of gold in the underground. They both had pretty neat jobs. They were both pretty set on use that gold to explore the surface. Traveling aboard with your wife without worrying about money? That's stuff you only see in young adult novels. You can't believe someone is living the dream. Not really sure where they were, though. Probably in places so exotic, even their cocktails with tiny umbrellas have cocktails with tiny umbrellas. Oh my god, what? The last time I've heard, they set off the equivalent of the Gyro Pasto, a weird place where everyone really likes shouting the spaghetti. I just keep imagining a place filled with Papyrus whenever he talks about it. And all that pasta, well, lasted 3 weeks. You snorted? That doesn't surprise you. You were about to reply when you hear the door cracks open. Ah, oh gosh, finally, we found the boy right there. It's been like forever, like what the heck?
Sans, I'm home. Is the human with you? Did you wait for me?
Yeah, of course I have.
Hello, it's the boy right there. And, oh, nice t-shirt right there.
Yep. We were talking about Alpha and Undyne. You know what they are to.
I don't know if I recall correctly. Didn't talk to them since they've left the pasta place.
Indeed, if my mind isn't wrong. And of course it's not.
Of course it isn't. The creators of pasta must be very suffocated people, just like me. Maybe not exactly like me, as I am the one and only great Papyrus, and I am willing to give them a chance.
Pap, what about Undyne?
Undyne? Oh yes, my dear friend Undyne. I don't know where she is, but I know we could find out. We're gonna call them. We're calling them right now. I'm such a genius. You're back. Oh, okay, bye.
That said, he storms to the kitchen, like it looks like a shopping bags, weighing 5 kilos each.
Buckle up, buddy. You're in for a good one.
Well, it's just Papyrus calling his friend. There's no way it's gonna be either good or bad, right? I don't know.
Here I am, I'm sure you missed me. And now I will proceed to call Undyne with my new human phone. I bought this phone the other day. It's a very cool phone. I'm sure it is. Someone suggests he might want you to notice his phone. You call it a very cool phone. They said it's our production. That's how cool it is.
Bro, just call.
I will!
Papyrus clicks the call button. You wait for a few seconds, and then someone picks up.
Papyrus!
Oh god.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey! He's right there, the call right there. Do you know what time it is? No?
Where does this music come from? I don't know.
Well, it's 4, and I hope that someone is to die, or else someone will soon. That's what I said if I give a damn about my sleeping schedule. And I don't!
Same, sis.
I wasn't even sleeping.
This chick is crazy. You love her.
Sup, nerds? Nice to see you too, Undyne. Babe, who is that?
Undyne leans a little closer to the phone.
You hear that? She called me babe. It means she likes me.
Undyne, you're married. Yeah, of course. I mean, how could you not notice? Like, you've been married for God knows how long there, Undyne. How could you forget?
Sans, I won't tolerate this behavior in my house.
Theoretically, this is my house.
I swear to Asgard, one day I'm going to use your bones to eat my instant noodles.
What was that?
Don't worry about it, sweetie. Just our friend Papyrus and his dear brother calling us for whatever the heck they leave them. Oh, tell them I said hi.
We can hear you, Elf.
Oh gosh. Hello, Alphys. Hi.
She can't come talking right now. She's making a big pillow with her picture on it. I mean, she's sleeping. Yeah, sure. I don't know what you mean by that there, Undyne. So, tell me, Undyne, where are you right now?
Oh, we're...
Papyrus? Who's that? Oh shoot, Papyrus forgot that you were here. Heck, you forgot what you were here to.
Bring them closer!
Papyrus said, passes you the phone. You said hi to Undyne.
Listen here, punk. I don't know who you are and I don't trust you. But I'm making you the courtesy to make you a friendly warn. So, let that sink in your brain.
You better don't plan on hurting my friends, because if you ever do, I'll murder you.
It could be after a day, or a year, or one day, you're going to wake me up dead.
You will be bounded to live in every present paranormal that you could face your death at any moment. Jeez, calm down. Why you gotta be so rude? And when the time will come, you'll know it was me because... The door closed. Because you'll have a giant bloody spear going through you. And I'll be there, just like I'm suckers, and you'll be... Oh no, I'm dead! Ah! So stupid. Oh, geez, you're very mean. Why would you say that? Basically a normal life, but I've died by a spear. What do I sign here? Oh yeah, you want to fight me? Come here. Oh my god, so stupid right there. That's very mean. Where do I sign, bro? Yes, that's the spirit. Face your death with dignity. Preserve your honor, you filthy punk. Look me in the eye as I slaughter your flesh. Accept your fate as my spear sinks deeper into your mortal body. You don't know if you'd be concerned or amused. You chose the latter.
Undyne, honey, please. Death threats are not very polite.
Sorry, babe. Seriously. Oh, don't try funny stuff. I will murder you.
Undyne?
I will. If you're done inflicting the permanent trauma to my friend... Oh, yeah, I'm done. For now. That's enough, thank you. Well, as I was saying, where are you guys? In paradise, duh.
I don't know where paradise is.
Same, Pep. Wait.
Honey, where are we? In Japan, Undyne. We're in Japan.
You heard her.
I don't know where Japan is either.
This one you might know.
Remember all those documentaries? They all come from here.
Papyrus gasps. How? You don't even want to know. Anime is real, Pap. I saw it with my own eye. Oh yes, you definitely did see it. Anime is definitely there in Japan. Yesterday across the street and I met Sakura from the 57th episode of Meow Meow Kissy Cutie.
Ooh, 38th?
38th.
Wowee! Did you talk to her?
Better. She took us to a place called a coffee, and they were all there. All the cuties. We live there now, and they brought us food. Someone said food.
Sans, were you asleep?
No.
Seriously, Pap, they have good anime and good noodles. You need to come over there. You heard Sans. We might go over there.
Yeah, sure.
What about you, Punk? Do you like anime?
Sure. I think it's cool.
I knew you'd be a good one.
I like you a little more than before now.
Why does that sound mildly threatening? What happens to all the not good ones?
I know, right? They are the best. Undyne seems to have realized something. Wait a second.
Alf, babe, come here. We have a new one.
What does that mean? Are we gonna sacrifice you? Are they gonna sacrifice you to some Kawaii-sama kawaii desune?
Really?
Yes! Oh boy, I hope you have a free evening because me and my wife have so much things to talk about with you.
So many shows to suggest you, so many theories to explore.
We have no batteries. We have the power of Asgard and anime on our side. We will talk about anime until our bodies turn to dust if we want to.
Yes, we want to.
Oh boy. What do you say, Papyrus? Will you join us? With great pleasure. Ugh, good luck, kid. You'll need it. Oh gosh. This is so funny right there. We're just basically just going through so much stuff here. And oh my god! Alphys looks so cute! Love her little outfit right there. Like, this is so crazy. You hope Papyrus had unlimited minutes because the call goes on all night. Even with Undyne threw her phone in rage, thinking about the ending of Darling in the Franks. Even when Papyrus dropped his phone, praying to all the poor tiny humans instead of the human bodies. Even after Alphys is flying Undyne's his phone, rambling about how her girl, her Kotka, deserved better. Even after Sans. Well, Sans fell asleep, but you're sure he would have loved to eat some phones if he was awake. They even made you binge some animes of a junkie something before letting you go to sleep. Which is way after sunrise. You ended up crashing right there on the couch, so exhausted to go back home. Oh wow, that was certainly funny right there. Basically, we just called up here. You wake up with the Kotobuski's Dragon Maid outro stuck in your head. Ending. Never trust a fish who likes anime. Well, that certainly was so funny right there. That was just so cute. So there you have it, folks. I was just trying out movie night. And it was certainly a little cute little visual novel where you basically just interact with some Undertale characters on the movie night right there. And depending on which and how you hang out and stuff, it was a really funny and a very wholesome, cute stuff here. Like, I love the art style, and I think it looks really nice. And the story is pretty funny, and it's super cute at the same time right there. Yeah, I really did enjoy this one right there, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give it a like, subscribe, everything, and also, happy 4th of July, and I better be going now. Bye, guys. Yeah, bye.